I'm gonna kill this off and draw 4 cards. There's Transfusion. There's some Sejuani's too. Hey everyone, it's LoR here today with my Braum Trifarian list. It also has Sejuani on it, but really I feel like the key card actually in my list particularly is the Trifarian Assessor. Of course, the other ones are very, very strong too. As you know, Noxus and Freljord have a lot of 5 attack creatures, which Trifarian Assessor draws cards based off of those. A lot of decks in this archetype tend to be a bit more faster, but mine has much more of the grind idea to it, just to really grind out the opponent and make sure that you have more resources in them, because the Trifarian Assessor, for instance, quite honestly, I tend to win before that. There aren't really many cases where I play the Tusk Raider and then play Trifarian Assessor and really just get an advantage over my opponent through all these cards that I've drawn. Instead, it's been pretty tempo heavy and it's done extremely well, so I'm very excited to share this list with you. If you do enjoy the video, please consider like, subscribing, and commenting. It helps me out so much in the YouTube algorithm and I really do appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get on to the games now. You need 2 drops and 1 drop, so I'm getting rid of it all. Do you even keep the 3 drop? A Trapper is okay, but against this list, I mean, it's a very high tempo list. As scouts, I need to have stats and I need to have them early as well. So that is what I need. This helps, but this turn 1 is not great. Hopefully they don't have Jagged Butcher on turn 1. Making me happy. Okay, Fleet Feather. Can deal with it. Okay, this is not good. 5 damage. Bleh. Gross. And this just dies next turn too. Essentially. I have no way of playing Transfusion onto something. Got a really bad start. Full mull and all, and just didn't hit it this time. Okay. So I play Take Heart on this thing if I play this first. Fine. Okay, put it there, that's also fine. Yeah, why wouldn't you develop there? Okay, so we'll block this one. And we'll go ahead and play this Take Heart. Because we need it alive to have a chance in this game, 100%. Have to have it. Alright, play the Yeti, and we draw a bunch. Draw, draw, draw. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Lots of Sejuani's. I mean, we attack with this, and that's it. Wow, my Sejuani. Her first level up, I'm so proud of her. Okay, so we play this on Dysithria. And we have no combat tricks. They can have, like, the chain vest, that's it. Here we go. I mean, I just block it with this first. Sure. Oh, yes. I'll take it. Because now, I mean, we don't have as many buffs as I would like, quite honestly. But we do have, we got them buffs. We got buffs. They could shield up something. We try to push lethal here. I think we attack with both of these. Yeah. And then, I mean, obviously they're gonna block. So, bad news is I think we will just play this. Not the transfusion. And then my plan is to play the Crimson Disciple. Okay, that kind of sucks. But Sithia's dead, and I'm happy with that. We get a ton of damage in as well. That is a lot of damage. We get to fill up the board. We have Fury the North, transfusions. I mean, it's a pretty good sight to see, quite honestly. And I think we'll have a good chance of coming back from behind. I mean, we got quite a bit of damage. So they're going to play these out twice. I don't think I really want to play this at the time because I want to make sure that I have answers first. And if they pass, then good for me. Okay, this one dies. I could play Fury onto it. I think I'll do this. Get some extra damage going. Make it where they can't attack for the most part again. Yeah. Works for me. Okay, so there's two choices. They can single combat. But with what? And I can just play transfusion after. So I'll just do this. And they're dead. Yeah! I'll take it. I will take it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and full mulligan everything because I don't have a 1 or a 2 drop. We are against Yasuo's Swain, so being able to put some pressure against them is very helpful. Yep, so Crimson Disciple is going to be our first play. No transfusions yet. We do have the Grenadier, which is pretty nice. Not Grenadier, Demolitionist. Does put out a grenade though. I don't think I want to attack with this because, I mean, if they do block it, then I can't play Grenadier anymore, and that's pretty important for me to be able to play that on time, or else I literally had no other play here, which was going to be a bit rough. So we're safely able to get this. In most cases, people don't block that, but if they do, I'm in a lot of trouble, so I'd rather keep it this way, where it most likely keeps them from attacking with these two, only attack with this, and I can deal with that alright. Not too big of a deal. And because most likely they don't have a way to kill this off, I'll probably play the Grenadier. Well, that gets a little bit better. I mean, this also just allows me to do like this, and it's a 5/5. I kind of like it. Even though it does extra damage to this, I think I'm okay with it, because I can play the Hearthguard next turn, and then it also sets up Trifarian Assessor very well. So they're just stunning that, so fine with me. I think I want to save to make sure I have blockers. I don't really want them to use the spider to block this, and I don't really want them to use the 2/2 to block this 2/2 either. I'd rather have it set up for the Sentry instead. They put out Swain, so I would say I'm probably fine just playing the Hearthguard here. I preferably want to take these two things alive so I can play a Trifarian Assessor. Alright, that's fine. Can't do much about it, so might as well. Ooh, Sejuani is so nice here. Even buffed up. She's gonna get stunned, I'm sure. Even though I wanted to play Trifarian Assessor, this was just too good. Does a lot of damage to Swain too, regardless. Really? No stun is pretty shocking. Keep the other ones. It's a little bit dangerous because the stun here can just make Yasuo kill them both. But what are you gonna do about it? There's the palm. Really doesn't surprise me. However, it's nice. They don't have to worry about that now. Oh, and the 32 is just a waste. So really this was a stun for 4 mana that was only for that turn. Didn't make anything else, which is nice. Sejuani, you don't have Overwhelm anymore. Okay. I do have the Take Heart, which is nice. I think I'll go ahead and play the Trifarian Assessor. I fill up my hand completely this way, and I get more toys to play with. So I do have Transfusion as well as the Take Heart now. I haven't drawn my Braum, which is unfortunate. I would like to. But there's lots of things to be done here, which is very nice. So yeah, I'll probably use the Take Heart to kill the Swain. They have to, or not the Swain, the Yasuo. So, because they are attacking this Yasuo and this has 5 health, I am very sure that they have some, like they have to have something essentially. So I think this is any kind of stun buffs this up to 3 attack. So we have to be mindful of that because we can't play Transfusion and Take Heart and the Elixir of Iron, which sucks a bit, but that's okay. And I think I'll play this because I really want to make sure that that dies.
Let's see what you've got.
So at this point, I think I'll play the Take Heart onto this. Alright, and we'll see what they do afterwards. This might die, but I've accepted its fate in that case. And we do have the Elixir of Iron or the Transfusion as well, so it'll really depend on what they do here. But of course, if this trade were to go off, it would be pretty good for me, just a little bit. Palm, fine. Okay, so this does go up, so we can go ahead and put on the Elixir of Iron here. There's definitely, now looking back at this, I could have killed the 2-2 instead of the 2-1, but because I have another Crimson Disciple in hand, I think killing the 2-1's fine, because I'll probably use Transfusion on this Crimson Disciple instead. But yeah, this is pretty good. And I will go and play my Omen Hawk. I can kill it off later, and I want the buffs now. I want them now. Could be a Tusk Raider turn. That'd be pretty nuts. I mean, the only thing that can block these other things are Yasuo, and I have Transfusion. So I think we just put as much pressure here as possible. Don't give them the chance to play something like the Intimidating Roar, I believe is what it's called. Whatever, the 5 mana, stun everything with 4 or less health, or something like that. I need to actually... I know it's a Yasuo card that I played. For some reason, I can't think of exactly what it is, but I know what the picture looks like. I have the visual image in my head, but it's hard to remember. Is it Sejuani that's gonna get thrown back, stunned, something? Ooh, okay, well that's not going to be enough if I play this Transfusion. And I'm going to go ahead and play that Transfusion for sure. I'll play on the bird because I don't really care about the bird dying. Alright, let's see if they have something else. No Tusk Raider here, I guess. No Braum either. Tusk Raider Braum is going to be so fun whenever I get it. Alright, so they got the second stun going. Pretty expected. Also fine. There it goes. I was like, what is happening here? Okay, so we'll play the Crimson Disciple into the Grenadier, or actually I think I'd rather play the Hearthguard because this thing has a lot of health, so it blocks Yasuo, as well as the fact that it's like less likely to get stunned in some ways, as well as the fact too that all these buffs are just insane. Just absolutely insane. And I can really play these other times as well. Alright, so this is a very slow turn for them. And I kind of want to do my best to figure out how I can make this turn harder for them. I can draw. I don't have a way of dealing damage to the Nexus and then playing the Tusk Raider. So what I'm thinking I'll do... I mean, I can't get buffs any other way. So I think I'm scared that they won't pass if I pass right now. So I'm gonna kill this off and draw 4 cards. There's Transfusion. There's some Sejuani's too. Because they can't play Swain yet. And then I can play Crimson Disciple. And I will go ahead and kill this off. I know it's a bit weird to kill that off, but the reason I am is because it's just very, very, you know, safe, as well as the fact that I'm just gonna lethal them here. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill them. Right? Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Yeah, I think they're just gonna go ahead and die. Well, that works well. Oh, Crimson Disciple. Alright. Mono Noxus. That's not something I see very often. Keep only the 1 drop. Alright, we got our champions right away, so that's kinda cool. Hopefully this Omen Hawk gets something juicy. Obviously, we're not gonna be able to block the Precious Pets, which is unfortunate because we don't have anything next turn to do it either. So hopefully we can find something. Ah, super yikes. Level up my Sejuani. I'm positive in the world. Braum, please. Okay, okay. Crimson Disciple helps. Helps a lot. I got nothing, friend. I got a Braum. And that's about it. Yeah, I got Braum onto this, I think. Take heart. Ooh, the Overwhelm buff. Eh. Yeah. It's hard because I could kill this thing off. I don't think it's really worth it either. No, let's just do this. We'll just do that for now. We have Transfusion, take art for later. We get a poro going. Yeah, that was a very odd decision to have to make. Could have used take art onto the Braum, but I can do stuff like that later, and I kind of want to use them in the Crimson Disciple. Alright, I think I just save up for combat tricks. I mean, I can kill... I have to kill this, but... I don't know. I can Transfusion, take heart, and elixir. That's 6 mana. I think I'm gonna do that. Because there's a lot to do here. And they have pretty much no way of stopping what I do, which is nice. So there are so many different ways to play this, but we're not going to think about the Elixir of Iron for now. And what we're going to do instead is we're going to think about what we want to play the Take Heart and Transfusion on. My thought is we want it to be on Braum the Take Heart, and that we buff up the Poro, and that we play this here. Actually, we play this here, play this here. So what we do is we play this onto here, and we buff it up. And then we play the Take Heart onto the Braum. And we see we're looking pretty good here. I can always play the Elixir of Iron on this as well to stop the attack from coming in. But I kind of want to see if they play Elixir of Wrath. Going down to 8. I think I'll see what happens here first. Okay, they took it right away. So this does die, and that damage goes through, but the elixirs and stuff will be fine. Make sure Braum is safe too, which is pretty important. Braum's an important person. So I'll play this. I want to get as much damage here as possible. I want to make him scared. Alright, so it's pretty scary. Okay, so Braum, you're at 9 out of 10. Doesn't necessarily get to survive damage. Yeah, guess we'll do this. I assume Darius won't take a block here. But I need Braum to block Darius. Braum does have 10 health, essentially. So I'll just let them waste their attack first, I guess. I mean, they're mono Noxus. They have to have buffs. Okay, we'll do this just to try to stay outside the range as much as possible. We're worried about Decimate here, essentially. So yeah, Decimate, pretty scary stuff. Happy we saved our Elixir of Iron. But we're gonna just kind of go wide here. Guess I can Transfusion. Potentially even Burst Transfusion. Hopefully we get a 2-drop here. Would be great. Thank you. Thank you, game. Alright, now can we just, like, you know, just top deck a little something good. Not bad. Just open attack here. I'll probably play Crimson Awakener next. Oh. Alright, we don't want Sejuani to die, so we put her at the back. I didn't realize how much we'd leveled her up. So the reason we're putting her in the back is because if Darius kills her right away, then they don't go down to 0, and we want them to go down to 0. I probably should have attacked with the Omen Hawk. I don't know, I think I killed them first in a lot of cases. Yeah, attacking with the Omen Hawk is questionable here, I would say, but I think just going wide against this board is ideal, and I can't really not attack with these two either. Alright, they do lose this way, so it worked out really well. Worked out very, very well. And Braum did quite a bit there as well.
That's how we do things in Bilgewater.